Um, so yeah, after almost 2 years of the WRC, we finally had another all-asphalt round with the debut of Rally Croatia, which was pretty good in my opinion. And yeah, these were its more relevant stories. So yeah, it's no surprise that Timo Süninen has been through a rocky start to the 2021 season after Rally Monte Carlo's off during the opening stage. Yeah, after testing everyone's nerves at M Sport, the Finn got a bit demoted to a half WRC2 program that started here in Rally Croatia, with team boss Richard Milner giving him clear intentions to win the WRC2 category. So Süninen pulled off some heart-stopping 40 seconds on stage 4 when he slid into a ditch at the very last corner of the stage, and with the car visibly stuck and at a very unfriendly angle. Yeah, Süninen seemed at that point pretty much out of the rally and fired. And fired at this point could mean like out of the WRC for quite a long time, an undefined time. A bit like you know who. So yeah, that's when out of nowhere the power of the R5 Fiesta came to life, and the connection that Süninen has been establishing with the Fiesta for the past years came through. And somehow, when it all seemed completely lost, the car managed to pull itself out and back onto the road with just some minor unsolvable scrapes. And it went on to finish second at the WRC2 category in Rally Croatia, so not bad at all. When it comes to the bag of new talents, I think Adrien Fourmeau has been considerably overlooked, a bit buried in the shadows of the mighty Callejo Vampera, and also in the shadows of the promising Oliver Solberg. However, like the former French junior champion has proven multiple times to be a clean and consistent driver, not as talked about as the others, but pretty much worthy of the same type of praise. Fourmeau is by far the one with the least obvious case of nepotism, and such is shown in the way he's portrayed or non-portrayed in the media. Apart from a kinda lucky escape on the final day, the Frenchman drove a steady and scarless run on its first WRC outing with the World Rally car. And that is no easy job at all. He did it with humbleness while also making its own gambles, jumping further than the other rookies. And yeah, if he can be as consistent on gravel as he is on asphalt, he will undoubtedly be a very serious contender for the next generation of drivers, and that is for sure a breath of fresh air. And when it comes to be fast under stressful conditions, for sure Seb Ogier knows how to pull it off. Went into the final day 6.9 seconds in the lead in front of Elfyn Evans, but then he made a surprising change of lane, literally, to crash on the road section while heading to the opening stage of the day. And after almost running over a very confident Croatian cop and letting a team member on the spot to solve the situation, he got back in time to start the stage, but he lost the lead after 2 stages and started the power stage 3.9 seconds behind Evans, which is quite a considerable amount of time. One of the most thrilling finales the WRC has seen in quite a long time. Ogier overcame at least one big high-speed moment and pressured Evans enough to force him into his own mistakes. And that mistake came in the very last corner of the rally, allowing Ogier to snatch the lead by 0.6 of a second. However, if the FIA is consistent with its own rules, Ogier could be demoted to a DNF. Drivers have to obey the local traffic laws during road sections, and even if the fault of the crash wasn't its own, though it looked like it was, yeah, he clearly and thankfully ignored the police instructions to remain stopped. we'll see what happens, but the fine could be more likely since this scandal could be started, and we all know the FIA is not up for that in a way. But yeah, if anyone sees this lost video on YouTube, kind of tired of discussing rally in my life, almost alone. So yeah, tell me what you think.